Stop. I'm only coming on for half a second.
Nature cereal with a twist. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna add our strawberries.
Half a second because I gotta go get my hair done. I know that I'm supposed to be on live. I'm gonna type this in the thing so that everybody can see.
So
I will be on live after I get my hair done, but I gotta go at 11, get my hair done, 2 hours, and I'll be back. I'm going right on with my hair all done. I actually wanted to take pictures of my hair and do like a before and after for myself to see how good it looked. And I was like, wait a minute, like I want to see it on video. Because that's what really matters when I got my lights on and I got everything shining on it. Like, this is what, and this is for Leah too. Maybe I'll pull this up while I'm showing her what my hair looks like, what I'm looking for, and what it looks like on screen. You know what I mean? More so, it's so dirty. Sorry, but I didn't want to watch it before I get done. You can get watched there. Shut your yapper. But yeah, like it looks good on screen.
You know how some
right? It doesn't. It's not too coppery and it's not too tinny or whatever, and it doesn't because I do the chroma key and I do the green screen behind me, obviously, right? And I got lights on it, so sometimes it washes out. It looks really good, but like from the back, let's see, you know. And then when I put it up, which is something I needed to do before the appointment, anyways. About 15 minutes, because it's right there. I just gotta walk like 2 blocks.
Okay, but I was looking for.
And I gotta write in the chat that I will be back. I just gotta do this for 5 minutes so that you see that I'm chatting. You see that I'm not missing my schedule, which was really the big thing. Not that I'm superstitious or nothing. But if you miss if you set a schedule, right? And like I believe the algorithm wants to see. Can you see my butt? Don't look at my butt. If you see the algorithm wants to see your hours and wants to see that you can even do, you know, X amount of hours, X amount of days, different days, really hustle, you know, it wants to see that. And then it will reward you when you do that, you know. The same way, it wants to see that you have a schedule. When you have a schedule, you know, it'll drop you in another little bucket of like, these people have a schedule and they have a big schedule. Like certain people will have a schedule that's like 1 hour a day. Some people, you know, there's people that got school, work, etc. Sleep. Those people, if you're doing 1 hour, 2 hours, you know, you're in a bucket of people that do 1 hour, 2 hour. And then there's gonna be a separate bucket of people who have schedules that do 8 hours. And then there's a bucket of people who do 13 hours, right? So you got a schedule bucket, you do the hours, you're actually committed. We're seeing it. Oh shit, I think I effed this up. No, I mean, it's gonna be tight though. Sorry, Leah. Sorry. Be real tight. So that's what it looks like in the back when it's up. You know, like when I'm farting around back here and doing stuff, moving that, getting chairs and stuff, and then I'm on the sides doing that, messing with that, messing with that. And then I'm over here and I'm like, oh, what's this? And that stuff. Why is that there? And that's what you get over there. I can get a little closer if you want like something real super close up kind of ish. I got my head down a lot.
You're trying to be healthy, but when you add in that
a lot.
pan, it takes a whole nother level.
What's up? Hey.
This is so good.
Let me leave a message. Hey, how's it going, viewership? I'm just here for a minute, and then I'm leaving to go get my hair done. My hair did. My hair did. Oh, that light's a little bright. Actually, it's that one. I should turn that off. But it's fine. You get the idea, right? buttons. Okay, I gotta get going. I gotta finish my Topo Chico. Schedule hours. I want to see you can do the hours. I want to see you put a schedule. I want to see you stick to the schedule, right? I believe, like I said, I'm not super superstitious, but I believe in a concept of if you want to be superstitious, be at least rationally superstitious. Like it could be a thing that they have an algorithm that kind of detects when people say, I got a schedule, you know, like if I could put a schedule on there that says I'm on 24 hours a day, but is that true? No. And should some monitoring system be able to tell that? Absolutely. Is it hard to program that? No. So is it possible? Absolutely. That's superstitious, or paranoid, but in a rational way that also motivates me to be on time with my schedule. And there's no harm in that, right? So I feel like if you're off your schedule too much, you know, you say you're going to be on 24 hours a day and you're only on 2 hours every 2 weeks, it's going to be like, what the fuck? This guy's a bum. On top of the fact that it's already going to get caught in the web because you haven't been streaming enough. I mean, there's little boxes that you got to check that are on the accomplishments boxes of the Twitch stuff that just show you that they have triggers for all of these, right? So it stands to reason that they'd have triggers for many more things that you're not seeing in your little gold boxes, just the same as like mods have the triggers that you don't necessarily see, but they're there, right? And they took the time. So then they took the time to put in stuff like that to see like, hey, this guy on average is hitting his scheduled times and he's staying on for how long he says. And I do believe that, you know, whenever I see something that makes me question it profusely, like when I see this, like the schedule menu, because the scheduling part bothers me in the first place. I understand the concept of like bigger streamers need a poignant time to make sure people know that they're on. I get that, but at the end of the day, it doesn't have to be as stringent as it is, or strict, or as, I don't know, like as controlled as it is. If you look at the selection panel for the hours, you have to put in the hour you're going on, the day obviously, and then how long. And it's not, and there's no choice for as long as they fucking feel like it. This is how many hours you'll be on. And you're like, well, what if, oh, shit. Even to the point where if I want to break it up and say I'll do fucking this amount of time here and then I'll do this amount of time later on, I'll do 5 in the morning and then I'll do not 5 in the morning, but 5 hours in the morning, I'll do 3 hours at night. Like in my schedule, can't do it. Your schedule's not gonna, you know? So the fact that it's like that kind of tells me that the parameters have to be strict, which means that someone programmed something behind it, which usually means that there's some kind of trigger that says this person, there's another analytic that goes a little bit deeper than just you're hitting numbers, you're hitting the right amount of streams, the right amount of weird days, you're hitting the right amount of days in general, you're sticking to your schedule, and you're also like hitting the hours that you're saying you're supposed to. I believe all of those are in the mix, and it like I said, doesn't hurt to just do that, and then you stick to your schedule. But unfortunately, unless I don't know where this is, there's like a vacation mode, but there isn't a I'm taking a fucking break for 2 hours to go get my hair done mode. Tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment in the morning at 10 a.m. I don't know, I don't even know what to do in that case. Probably go on early or just tell you about it, you know, the night before, but against my schedule, it's gonna look like I'm either not on or on late or whatever. That's where the suspicion runs low, because I'm like, well, how the hell would they account for that? And how are you supposed to tell people that they can't? But I guess, like, you know, sticking to it, it's better to have a 98% than it is to have, you know, missing it all the time. You know, missing it all the time is gonna red flag and be like, this kid's only hit 30 fucking percent. Whereas this motherfucker's hit 98% and he's done this many, and every time he's on, he's just, obviously sometimes he misses it. And that's not a huge deal, right? But when you miss it 100% of the time, you're not even getting looked at anymore. You're in another bucket of, you know? And this is all over the place. You know, there's triggers and stuff like that for really big stuff that you wouldn't understand or believe in some cases. VA is one of them. If I have any VA people that ever want to listen to me or talk to me or see what the VA processes are like for submitting for anything for the VA, you go into big old buckets for applications, and there's tips and tricks all over for you to get seen first, for you to oh, I got Selena. Thank you so much for the follow. For you to get in different buckets, for you to be seen faster. There's one. If I have any vets out there that are watching or that watch later, I appreciate your service. Thank you for your service first and foremost. If you guys are going for any kind of educational benefit, occupational benefit, or disability benefit, you need to file what's called an intent to file first. Intent to file, you don't have to tell them what you're filing. You don't have to tell them anything. You don't have to tell them the circumstances, the stipulations, the what you need or what's bothering you. You just are telling them that, hey, I want you to know I have the intention of filing this. It's gotta be, you know, like I have the intention of filing a housing thing. I have the intention of filing a disability claim. I have the intention of filing an educational voc rehab thing. You have to stipulate that, but you don't have to stipulate like I have a disability, it's for my ankle. You could say, I have a disability, I'll let you know what the disability is. You know what I mean? Like, it's that thing, you're just saying, I'm letting you know. And then the VA takes that and puts in a special bucket of intent to files. And they go, okay, this person is in with this group of intent to files. And you're outside the mass amount of people who just file when they're ready and they don't do the intent to file. You might not be ready either. You might need 6 months to be ready to gather everything. Cool. Intent to file, and you have a year to file. You have 1 year from the date to file. So as long as you can get it done within a year, intent to file, take the whole year. Day 300, I don't recommend it, but you can. 364, day 364, finally file. At the end of the day, once you have all your stuff in, just get it in. But the intent to file not only gets you back pay from the intent to file date, not the file date, but it puts you in a different bucket of people being processed, because you had an intent to file. So we might have had a time to look at it. Even if, here's the best part, Brianna, thank you so much for the file, I really appreciate that. Even if, I'm only on here for a second, I really gotta get going within the next like 10 minutes latest. But even if you have an intent to file, or even if you have something that you're about to file, go in like a week before you're gonna file, or wait a week to file. It's not gonna hurt anything. Do an intent to file. You can even do one online. You can do an intent to file. I wouldn't suggest doing the filing online. I would do that with somebody, DAV, American Legion, somebody that's qualified. I would suggest you going to the office for that. But you can do the intent to file online. There's no, it's not hard whatsoever. If you need issues, or if you have issues and you need help, hit me up on my DMs. I'll walk you through it. Not a problem. I'm not a VSO. I can't give you any advice. I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you what to file. I can't tell you how to do it. But I can tell you that there's certain pathways through that if you do an intent to file, you can get back pay, and you can also get to the front of the line. You can get processed a lot faster. Even though claims are going pretty damn fast right now, I'll be honest with you. But it's always nice to have a little safety net, especially if you're going to take a long time to file. If you're going to take 6 months and you're like, hey, I'm just not ready. Dude, just intent to file and then get ready. Motivate yourself. Figure it out. Come on, let's go. You don't have to put any details down. So anyways, once you do that, you go in the other bucket. Also, if you're going to add something to your claim, don't do it. I mean, A, don't do it. B, if you do it, like, just enjoy the ride, because you're going into another special bucket where you're going to be taking even longer. If you add anything, if you say like, oh, my foot, my butt, and my brain hurts, and they're like, okay, cool. All right, here's your files and here's your appointments. You go, oh, wait, my spleen hurts too. And they're like, okay, you're going in a whole new bucket of he added something, she added something, they added something. There's the they added something bucket, and that bucket is long and stupid and boring and not cool, and you don't want to be in that bucket. So don't do that. Be sure that you're ready, and be sure. Judson, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So be sure that you're ready to file. Be sure that you're ready with all your stuff and have the intent to file. But yeah, just like that, the same way, you're in different buckets here, and when you earn certain things, blah 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 blah. So on that, oh, I should check Trovo. All right, 15 minutes. I won't shave off that 15 minutes off the end. or off the stream coming up. So if you guys are following, I really appreciate you. Otherwise, I'm gonna get going because I have a, like I said, I mentioned I have a hair appointment. Got to get this all done, and when I come back, I'm gonna be so excited to showcase what my hair looks like and tell you all about Leah, the professional that handles my hair care. All right, you guys take it easy. I'll see you